Hello and welcome. My name is Austin, and in this video I'll show you 7 CapCut tips and tricks you can use while editing videos with CapCut. If you can apply these tips, it will take your video edits from beginner level to pro level. Having said that, let's get started. So here we are inside the CapCut, and tip number 1 is to remove the default CapCut logo. So if you are conversant with CapCut, you notice that anytime you create a project, by the end of that project there will be a default CapCut logo, this ending here. Now what you can do is to always delete it at the end of every video. So you can just select it like this and then click on delete, and then you can delete it. But instead of having to delete it every time you create a video, you can just turn it off in the settings. So let's go back to the home page of CapCut. Then you come to the me section here on the bottom right of the screen, and you click on it. Click on this settings icon on the top right. Then you click on this button that says add default ending. You have to turn it off. Okay, so let's turn it off. Click on discard. So by default, if you now go to CapCut and create any video, you're not going to have that default ending. The default ending is no longer there. Okay, so tip number 2 is to use the text to speech function of CapCut. Now this is a method you can use to generate AI voiceover. Instead of paying for AI voiceover like 11 Lab, you can generate it using CapCut. To do that, you just have to come to the text tab here and click on text. And click on text. You have to navigate to text to audio. And click on that. And in this space here, you're going to drop your prompt or your script. So let's assume that this is the script that you want to use to create the AI voiceover. Just have to click on done on the top right here. They are going to be presented with a lot of options here, or a voiceover option you can choose from. So if you want more options, you can click on more. So let's click on more. You're going to see all the categories, so you can just go through them and select any of them that you want, and you can always preview each of them to know how it sounds. So let me click on handle. So let's assume I'm comfortable with each of them. Then I click on the check mark button here. Then click on next. You click on split text automatically. They give you some time to generate the captions and then add the voiceover. So it has already generated the voiceover, the text, the caption, and also the voiceover. If you look closely on top of this text, you can see some microphone icon here. This is a sign that it has converted it to a voiceover. So now you can just click on it and preview it and see how it sounds. I would have clicked on it to preview it, but I don't want to do that because of copyright. If I play this audio now, YouTube might strike me with copyright. So this is how you can generate AI voiceover using text to speech. Then tip number 3 is to use video overlay. Overlay basically allows you to add an image or a video on top of your main video clip. Okay, so let's assume that this is my main video clip. Now overlay allows you to add emphasis or to add more illustration to what you are talking about in a particular video clip. So let's assume that in this video I'm talking about something like CapCut. Okay, I can add an overlay of a CapCut logo to illustrate what I'm talking about. So I will move my playhead to where I want to add the overlay. Then I'll come to the bottom screen and I'll click on overlay. Click on add overlay. Then I can go to my photo and look for CapCut logo. This CapCut logo here, I'll click on add. I can resize it and place it wherever I want to place it. Let's assume I want to place it on this bottom on the left side here. Then what I can do is to remove the background. So having highlighted the image, I'll scroll to the bottom bar until I see remove BG. This is remove BG. I'll click on it. Auto remover. and then this my overlay, the background algorithm. I can adjust it to wherever I want to place it. Okay. Then tip number 4 is to use the tracking feature in CapCut. Now, tracking allows you to follow or track the movement of a particular object in your video. So I have this video clip of somebody like playing football. Now I can decide to track the position of this football. Let me play this video so I can see the original video clip. This is the original video, so I can decide to track the location, the position of that football. So the camera will follow the movement of the football wherever it goes. So to do that, I have to highlight the video clip. Then I'll scroll on the bottom panel until I see camera tracking. This is camera tracking. I'll click on it. Then I'll select on camera tracking again. Then I'm presented with different options. You have the face, you have body, you have hands, you have custom. So if it is the face of the object that you want to track, you can select face or select body as the case may be. But in this case, I want to select custom, so I have to click on custom. I'll click on custom here. Then you're going to see this box that will appear. You have to move this box to the exact object that you want to track. So in this case, I'm going to place the box exactly on top of the ball. Alright, then I'll click on track. This is track here. Now I'll give you some time. Then sometimes you might note, it might tell you that the object is out of track. If that happens, you just have to move your box again and position it again on top of the object, and then click on continue. Then at the end of the day, you have some options here. This one says adjust to fit the canvas or lock object size. You can toggle any of those buttons on. So let me toggle this, fit to canvas. Then I'll click on the check mark. So if we now play, let's play this video. So as you notice, as the video is playing, the camera is tracking the position of the ball. As you can notice that up and down movement. Let me show it again. So the camera is following the movement of the ball because that is what I'm tracking. Okay. Then tip number 5 is to use text effect. Now text effects is good when you want to add text to your video. So to use text effect, I'll just go to the text bar. This is text icon here, and I'll click on text. Then I'll click on add text. Add text. Then I'm going to add any random text. Let me just say Nigeria country. Okay. Then I'll go to fonts. I'll choose any particular fonts. Now when you add the text, the default color of your text is supposed to be white. Okay. So ordinarily you're supposed to manually select your font, manually select the color, and all that. You can just use text effect. So for you to use text effect, you click on text. Then you have to click on style. You click on style. Then you have to click on effect. So you're going to see a lot of custom text effects with different fonts, different color combination, and you have to select the one that will fit your video. So let me select on this red one. I can select the yellow one, as the case may be. As you can see, it looks so clean. Now it saves you a lot of time and gives your video a very clean look while maintaining professionalism, and it is easy to do. It makes your video editing faster and cleaner. Then tip number 6 is to use jump cuts. Now jump cuts is basically when there is a sudden zoom in or zoom out of a video clip. Okay, for example, in this video, if I play this video, if the video is looking boring because it's just a continuous zoom, let me play it and show you what I mean. the video is boring because there's no camera movement, there is no zoom in, there's no zoom out. So I can use jump cut to make the video more appealing. So what you just have to do is to move your plan. Do is you move your you watch the video to the point where you want to say something very important. Okay, you have to split the video at that point. Let me move my playhead to this place. I can click on split. I highlight the video clip. I'll click on split. Here is split. Then I move my playhead to where I want this jump cut to end. I'll also click on split. So this video is now 3 parts. This is part 1 here by the left, this is part 2 in the middle, this is part 3 by the end. Okay, so what I want to do is this middle clip now, I want to zoom it out so that it will be over zoomed compared to the first clip. So for me to do that, I highlight the video clip and I'll zoom it out like this, and I will adjust it so that my face can be in the center of the screen. Okay, so if I play this video now, I will notice that the first video clip is this way, the second video clip has a sudden zoom out, and then the third video clip have a back to the normal again. So let me play this. Did you notice that? So as the video is playing, there is this sudden jump in, and then another one, there is a sudden jump out. So it adds dynamism to your video and makes your video look more professional and less boring. Okay, then tip number 7 is to use custom text color. Okay, so let's assume you have added a text to your video. Let's go back to text again. Click on text, click on add text. So let's add a random number, random text again. Let's say Nigeria, country. Then I'll go back to style. Go back to style here. So by default, there is a text effect that was added to this text. Let me go and remove it. So this is now our text. Okay, so this is a plain white text and it has two letters. The first one is 2 text, 2 words rather. The first one is Nigeria, the second one is country. So I can decide that the first letter there, the first word there will have a different color, while the second word there will have another different color. So for me to do that, I've highlighted this text. I'll click on style. I'll click on style, and it will open the text box. Then inside this text box, I'll highlight this second text, this second word, which is country. Then I'll click on. So you have to highlight it by long pressing on it. When you long press it, you're going to see the option that says edit style. Okay, you're going to see the edit style option. You have to click on that edit style. Then so you now have to come to the color box here and choose the color of your choice. Let's assume I want to use yellow. Okay, I can even decide to increase the size. Once I'm comfortable with that, I click on the check mark here. Okay, so the first text there, which is Nigeria, is white, while the second text there is yellow. So if I want to change the color of the first text again, I have to go back and highlight the text, click on style again. Then to open the text box again, I have to highlight the first text, which is Nigeria. Then I'll click on this place that says edit text style, edit style. I'll click on it. It will open this color box here, and I have to choose the particular color that I want to use. So let me look for something like green. Then I'll click on the check mark. Okay, so I can decide to resize this text. And now notice that the first word there, Nigeria, is in green, while the second word there, country, is in yellow. So this is how you can use custom text in your video. Now I have a comprehensive training where I showed you everything about how to edit high quality video on your smartphone using just CapCut. So I'll link the video training and the comment in the description of this video. So this is how you can use 7 tips and hacks to take the quality of a video from a beginner to pro level. And that's it for this video. I believe you got value from it. So make sure you click on the subscribe button so I don't miss my subsequent videos. Also click on the like button so that YouTube can recommend this video to more people like you. And then you can get my comprehensive smartphone video editing masterclass that shows you exactly how to edit high quality videos using your smartphone, and then use the link in the description. And so I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now.